Ha ha. What did I tell you, clowns? What did I say? I believe I said many times this past week that Ilia Topuria was going to knock out Max Holloway, and I saw a lot of clowns in my comments contradicting everything I said. I went 100% 5 for 5, and I'm somehow still going to have clowns disrespecting the greatness in my comments. Ilia Topuria knocks out Max Holloway, dusts him with the boxing like I said he would, outstruck him like I said he would, out-physiqued him like I said he would. This fight went exactly how I said it was going to go. I said that Ilia Topuria would step right in the center of the cage, invite him to swing. Max would be afraid to do so for good reason. He made the right decision because it would have been far more embarrassing. We don't want to see Max Holloway get embarrassed, but he ended up getting embarrassed. This was just the inevitability, guys. There was no getting around the fact that Ilia Topuria was going to embarrass, dog, dust, and wipe his ass with Max Holloway. And this is with all due respect, guys. This was just the inevitable outcome. And Max Holloway fanboys, I told you, I know that you guys are broken right now. I understand, I've been there. But now that you have converted to being Ilia fanboys, you guys are welcome into the club. We welcome you with open arms into the fan club. Guys, Ilia Topuria is the featherweight GOAT. And I don't want to hear, but wipies. Jose Aldo, man. 7 title defense. Calm down. And, but wipies. Alexander Volkanovski, man. Calm down. Just take some deep breaths, guys. I know that the denial is maxing right now. But it's time to get real, guys. Ilia Topuria is the best featherweight we have ever seen. You might not be ready to accept this yet, but this is facts. This is facts, and it was proven tonight. Best start to a title run we have ever seen. Knocking out Alexander Volkanovski cold, first round. Dusting Max Holloway on the feet, knocking him out right after Alexander Volkanovski. There's no argument. I am on top of the world right now with hype, but I am sad for Max. It's very unfortunate. I'm going to need you guys to just do me a favor. Go ahead and apologize in the comments for doubting the facts that I spit. And go ahead and put some respect on Ilia Topuria's name while you're at it. Go ahead. There's no more argument, guys. He dusts everyone like I said, guys. Like I said, Ilia Topuria is built different. There's just nothing else to say. I'm speechless. I'm starting to literally lose my ability to speak because of how loud I was screaming, because of how hype I got. The sexiest and horniest knockout I've ever seen, bro. Dropping the rose on the canvas after, so cold. The coldest shit I've ever seen. And it's the coldest shit Max has ever seen, too, because he was knocked out cold. Are you guys believers now? Are you going to hop on? I've been telling you about Bilal Muhammad for years and how he's the best welterweight we've ever seen. Are you going to now take my word for it that Ilia Topuria is the best featherweight we've ever seen? You see, I have a thing for eyeing high-level talent. As a highly talented, highly sophisticated individual myself, it's natural that I have an eye for this kind of stuff. And I'm giving you guys free insight. I'm letting you look through my lenses to see this greatness for yourself. And I'll be expecting 90% of your payouts because, I went 5 for 5. If you parlayed my picks, then you owe me 90%. And that's me being extremely realistic, extremely modest, and generous. But while we're at it, let's talk about Khamzat Chimaev, bro. Dusted Robert. Like I said, guys. What did I say? I said Khamzat was going to dust Robert in round 1. I told you it's unfortunate. I told you it's going to be sad, but I told you that's just what it is. And what did I get in the comments? I got contradiction. Are you going to keep burning money or are you going to print it? What's it going to be? I told you guys, Khamzat mopped him with ease. Just revoked his privilege to speak, Agent Smith style. And that's what you guys ought to be doing. Unless you're apologizing in the comments, unless you're super thanking me with tens of thousands of dollars, then you have no business speaking. The writing was on the wall, bro. Khamzat is that guy, but, DDP is, of course, going to smoke him. But, yeah, bro, no one has ever done Robert this dirty. No one has ever dominated him, took him down with ease, manhandled him, and just made him look so lesser, bro. He put up a bit of a fight with DDP, but Khamzat just melted him, bro. Melted him. Like torching a fucking crayon. Dusted him. Dusted him, bro. He took Robert's identity. He took his ability to speak. He took everything. Ate him up. Slurped him like soup. Ate him like breakfast, lunch, and dinner in one sitting. There were so many guys, so many people saying that Robert was going to easily dog him, and they were confident in this pick. Bro, imagine being so silly. Imagine being that much of a goose, bro. Imagine being that much of a silly fucking goose. Khamzat's back, like I said he was, guys. What did I say? I said if Khamzat starts taking showers and taking care of himself, he's going to dust Robert Whittaker, and he will be world champ. What happened with Magomedov, Fraud Kalayev, and Alexander Rakic? Well, I said that. What did I say was going to happen? I said that Fraud Kalayev would win a boring decision. I called that to perfection. Just a oraless, sauceless, fucking nothing ass fight. The most irrelevant fight I've arguably ever seen. Chadlix flattens this fraud, bro. Flat Stanley's him. He will render him unconscious, and he will never be the same. This man is just barking up the wrong tree, bro. Go and howl at the moon or something. Go and get intimate with your cousins or something. Like, just get out of here, bro. Like, big boys are fighting now. Chadlix would dog you, bro. Absolutely dog you. And even if you were to shoot takedowns, Chadlix Pereira would out-grapple you and submit you. But it's not going to come to that because he's going to knock you out cold. And that's just facts, guys. It's just blatant facts. I mean, do Magomed, Fraud Kalayev's straight right hands make me a little nervous in that matchup? Yeah. Yeah, they do. But no, they don't, because I write the scripts, and I know for a fact that Chadlix wipes his tasty fucking crack right between the cheeks with Fraud Kalayev's weak-ass chin. And that's just how it goes, guys. That's just how it goes. But wipey, then why? Then why? Why is Chadlix ducking Magomed on Kalayev? He's not ducking him, bro. He's just making him work for it. Daddy's sitting on his throne fighting when he says. We go on Chadlix's time. We don't work around our schedules for smelly frauds who don't take showers. That's not what we do. We're clean around here. When Magomed starts taking showers regularly, when he fights on Chadlix's time, then we'll see. Then we'll see what's good. But no matter what, we know. If you don't know that Chadlix Pereira dogs Magomed Fraud Kalayev, then you're just a clown. Respectfully. With all due respect, that's just how it goes. Shara Magomedov, round 2. Double spinning back fist KO. No one picks method of victories like me, guys. Like I said, I just write these scripts out, and I watch them play out. But, all inbred derogatory statements aside, this was one of the sexiest knockouts I've ever seen. It swelled me up like crazy. Just like Ilia, bro, had me instinctually just wanting to remove my clothes. Just very amazing. Yeah, dude, I want to see him fight everyone. He called out Fraud Asanya. Fucking make it happen at this point. I don't even care. Great win. Great win for Shara Magomedov. But all I can think of, guys, it doesn't even matter because Ilia Topuria is the most immaculate, crispiest, sexiest, fucking sweetest hands I've ever seen, bro. Ever. Max Holloway, look, bro, with all due respect, just go up to lightweight. You'll do a lot better there. No one is beating Ilia. Like I said in the previous video, guys, no one is beating Ilia. No one is beating him. Who's going to beat him? Diego Lopez? No. Movsar Evloev? Hell no. Arnold Allen? Get the fuck out of here. Bro, respectfully, no one named Arnold Allen, no one with a name that goofy and inferior to Topuria's name will do anything to him, bro. Ilia would fuck him up bad. And I say that with all due respect. I like Arnold Allen. I like all these guys except for Movsar. Sterling? Bro, oh my gosh. There's no way Kenny still thinks that Aljamain Sterling would do anything to Topuria, bro. Let's get real. Let's sit down and face reality. No one is beating Ilia Topuria. And why will no one beat him, do you ask? Well, it's because he's better in every single way. Like I said, guys, there was no explanation needed. It was obvious. Anyone who watches fights, even people who don't watch fights, you go up to some random fucking dust farting casual on the streets and you ask, who's going to win in a fight, Ilia Topuria or Max Holloway? They're going to say Ilia Topuria. And why? Because he's better. Holloway fanboys, Hollow weirdos, you guys knew it. You were in denial. I said it's time to admit it. It won't sting as hard. And I know that it's stinging real hard right now, guys. I understand. I understand, but give it a couple days, let it sink in, and you'll be feeling better when you're converted, when you're fully converted, when the conversion process has come to a close, when you just come to accept it, embrace it. You're going to be living good just like White Peace. I'm living good over here, guys. Real good. So yeah, with all that being said, I demand a spike in subscriptions right now. I demand a spike in duplicated accounts. Likes, comments, subscribe, shares, super thanks, duplicated accounts, duplicated said actions. I better see the engagement skyrocket. I want to see quadruple the amount of comments, not enough input. I want to see what you guys have to say. I know the Holloway fanboys don't have much to say. I know Robert fanboys don't have much to say because their privilege to speak has been revoked, like I said. But I grant you guys permission to apologize. I grant you guys permission to subscribe, like, comment, share, ring the bell. I give you guys full permission to give me all of your money. And you guys are just the utmost welcome. Guys, I don't do this for the money. My content is priceless. It's so incredible, so just high level. The quality is just on a completely different level, an unreachable level. And so is my humility. So is Ilia's humility. We're very similar in that aspect.